Just Like Me family, Michelle here with another in our Meet the Author series. We are going to talk to an author who wrote the cutest book called Apostrophe. Monique Bonds is here to tell us about that unique play on words and how she came up with this idea. Monique, how are you today?
I'm done okay, and you?
I'm good. I'm good. So this book is really cute because it's actually a play on words. So can you tell us a little bit about how you came to write this book?
Yes. So I have a 5-year-old daughter, and she loves, when I say love, she loves macaroni and cheese.
Mhm.
And one day we were in the kitchen, and I was getting ready to make everything, and I was just looking at the noodles, and I was just like, these look like little apostrophes. And I just started saying out loud. Originally, it was apostrophe, 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 please, please don't forget my macaroni and cheese. And later that night, after the day was done, I sit down and think about it some more. I was just like, this actually makes a very, very great line for a story, and that's how it all started. So it was actually born in my kitchen.
That is amazing. Tell us, what is the story actually about?
So the story, being that I was using apostrophes, the story is about learning contractions because apostrophes are what make up contractions as far as the symbol goes. So I wanted the story to be educational, so something that a child could learn from. Because my daughter, she loves to learn, so that was another key factor on like how to make this an educational story, also, and use it as a lesson to teach kids about contractions. Because being an adult, surprisingly, a lot of people post on social media different things, and there's like a running joke of people not knowing the difference between your and your, or they and their, where to put apostrophes. So I was like, let me just do this book for kids on how to properly use contractions, make it about something fun. Macaroni and cheese, it's a food favorite for anybody. It doesn't have to be kids. So even my dedication is all over the world. Like, people love macaroni and cheese. So it's about learning contractions, and you see even in the back of the book, if you order the book, that there's also a table on the different contractions throughout the book, broken up, the definition of a contraction, what an apostrophe is, and there's also activities on the website to further um, go into that concept.
Awesome. So it sounds like, obviously, you said this book was born in your kitchen and it 100% came out of nowhere and it's taken on a life of its own. Usually, authors like us, when that happens, we almost always have more ideas to go with. And something else happens, and you start one thing and it leads to other projects. Are you working on any other projects right now?
So I am in the process of working on a second book. I decided to turn this into a series, to be the Learn with Avery series. And I want to keep it to educational concepts. So eventually something with math, science. So I'm trying to figure out exactly what I want the second book to do. But I do have like the tagline for it because she loves ice cream. So it is called Scoopity Doo. I will say that. But as far as the story goes, I'm still working on that.
Got a great story. She's got to go around and try a whole bunch of scoops of ice cream, and then she's gonna learn math and subtraction. And they'll fall on the ground, and she'll
Yes,
have to get new ones. And like that, I can't wait to read that book. You got to make sure you send it to
yes,
me.
I do.
Awesome. We can't wait to see it. Do you have any advice for other authors who might be thinking about a great idea, just like you were in your kitchen? Any advice on how to make their dreams a reality?
Advice, I would say that if you have the idea, just go with it and don't hesitate on it. Because honestly, so my daughter's 5 now, so this actually happened when she was 3, and I sat on this story for about 2 years. I just put it out this past summer. So I wasn't confident to put it out, originally. And the more I looked at it and I shared it with someone, they actually liked the story. So if you feel underconfident about it, just have someone read it or just do it. And always remember, someone made the pool noodle. So you can do it.
I love that advice. I talk to a lot of authors, and a lot of them have a very similar story. And they explained that they also had a story that they set on for longer than they should have, and because of the fear and not being sure if it was the right thing. So I love that advice. So where can readers find a copy of your book?
That's a great question. So readers can find a copy of my book on my website at www.learnwithavery.com. And if you scroll down to the bottom, there is a link for readers to connect and find it on Amazon. And there are also activities and recipes available on the site for readers to use.
That is amazing. You can also find a copy of the book on www.justlikemepresents.com on the Just Like Me Pick section. Monique, it has been great talking to you today. I really appreciate you coming on and sharing this book for us. Listeners, thank you so much for joining us. And remember, if our children can see it, they can achieve it.